Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been gone for so long. Basically, this is going to be a little different than our usual videos that I do for you guys. I'm going to be showing you, since we're getting close to the Christmas time and everybody's doing hair and makeup tutorials, I figured I might as well do a stocking tutorial. Basically, instead of making those hideous red hanging off the chimney stockings, we would do something different. And I'm going to be replicating the Alexander McQueen shoe, this one here. I don't know what it's called, but basically that's the shoe. I'll post a link below so that you guys can click it and see it better. So it's going to be this one here, and all you need is a file folder, which I had, but I cut. I'm sitting in my living room because I was watching TV and then I decided. Anyways, no big deal. So you open the file folder, trace or draw your shoe, cut it out. So I've already done that. There's my scissors. Okay, and I went to the dollar store. You can go to a craft store. I also went to a fabric store to pick up the fabric that we're going to be using to make the stocking. Basically, I bought white glue, which you can use the Elmer's glue also. I just was at the dollar store and didn't feel like going anywhere else. Glitter glue, just in case. These are some tube beads, just iridescent and white ones. These decorative gravel, I'll show you what we're going to be doing with later. These were $1.25 at our dollar store. And then 3 different types of glitter. We're going to mix a little bit of the gold with the silver and the iridescent white. And then I also picked up these packages right here because they have 3 layers of different things. And the Alexander McQueen shoes actually use all, like, see this shape right here? That would probably be perfect for it, as well as triangles and you know, diamond shaped ones. But we're not going to do all that. Anyways, it comes with pearls and that. I'm going to show you a quicker way to do it. And if you guys want to take your time and go buy just these here, the actual diamond looking ones. Let's see if I could show you. Sorry, I don't know why my camera's so blurry. Probably because I don't have good lighting. Then you can do that, but it's just a lot of work. And I just want to make a quick video for you. You guys can do whatever you like. So, again, here's the shoe. And I've cut out my, you know, whatever, design for it. And so, oh, sorry, the fabric. So I went and bought this satin color. It's like a peachy pink. And if you look here, it's, sorry, this thing sucks. It's kind of similar. Anyways, because you can use a hot glue gun too, but it would go through. And because I don't want to have, like, when you use glue on this or wet it, it's going to show from the opposite side. So to give it more strength and hide some of the glue, we're going to double layer it with this thicker material, and it's, I think it's just cotton. I don't know what this is really. Actually, I think it's board cloth, or is it board or broadcloth? I don't remember. I know it started with a B. Meh, doesn't matter. So we're going to cut out this design, cut out your stencil, trace it onto your fabric, and we're going to cut 2 pieces of the satin and 2 pieces of this other one, okay? And if you want to go ahead and trace that and cut it out, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so basically once you've got it all cut out, what you're going to do is we're going to make a sandwich. You're going to layer your inner piece, then your satin on top, okay? We'll pin them afterwards. Then you're gonna do the same thing. Put the satin, I actually sewed this and realized that it would be easier to do it this way. So basically you have your 4 loose pieces. You put your next satin on top, like that. Okay, and then your other fabric on the top. So it's like you made a ham sandwich, I guess. You got the bread, ham pieces, and the bread. Yuck. So now what we're going to do is you're actually going to go and, as I've already done, so as close to the edge as you can. Okay, this fabric started to fray a little bit, but that's okay because I turned it inside out and turned it back over, and that's why I realized, I'm like, this might be easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to sew all the way around the entire boot. Just leave the opening open, okay? And what we'll do afterwards is we will sew these 2 pieces together. But anyways, leave it open for now, okay? So go ahead and sew that and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we've got it all sewn up. So what you want to do now is, because we left the top part open, fold your pieces open until you see the 2 pink or beige or whatever color you chose to make your shoe, and flip it inside out. So let's flip that now, and you can use a pencil to poke everything through the heel. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay guys, so I've turned it inside out. One other thing that I've done is I've taken scrap pieces and cut them up. They don't, as you can see, they're not like thin pieces. And I've braided it, and I like the way that it's fringed because it gives it like this kind of very cool vintage couture look. So what I did with this is I sewed the top part. Sewed it across, put this part in my mouth and held it while I braided it. And when I was done, I slid this under and just did a quick sew right there. So what I'm going to use this as is I will cut that part off right here, and this piece I will tuck it underneath. So that's going to be the part that we hang the stocking from. Kind of cute, huh? So go ahead and do that, and when I sew that, I'm going to finally close the edges at the top here. Just do like a whoop around the top. And actually, sorry, you might want to have to turn that inside out to do that. Sorry, I made you turn it inside out too soon. Anyways, and attach that in there, and then we'll be back to embellish it. Okay guys, so here is what you have now. I sewed this on there. It looks messy, but only because that thing is like really fringy. And there's the inside. So basically, let me see if I can do this. Oh, I'm holding my camera. You can get in there, you can stuff things. Not much, but you know, who really stuffs stockings anymore anyway? They're more just for show. I gotta cut that. So basically, also what I wanted to tell you is what you can do is all the extra scraps that you have, shove them into here. That way it puffs it out a little bit, so when you do have gifts in here, this doesn't look all gross and like has nothing in it. So go ahead and do that. And then the next thing that we're gonna do is just basically embellish. So the shoes that I'm replicating have lots of heavy duty jewels up here, and then it kind of like fades a little bit towards the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. What you can do is, basically what I'm going to do is these guys here, I'm going to move this, the rocks, this is where these came into play. So basically these little fish rocks, or whatever you want to call them, is I'm going to mix a little bit of this glitter powder. I want a little bit of gold in a separate one, but these two together, the iridescent and the silver. And okay, this is going to get really messy, but I promise you it'll look really cute. If you don't want to do it this way, you don't have to. You can just use those guys, but you're going to be using quite a bit to fill that. So I'm going to do a combination of both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and take a few of these little rocks, dunk them in that white glue that I bought. Let me get the white glue. This white glue. And then I'll get a little container and like shake the rocks in it, or you can probably even use the cap of this, but you'll have glitters in it. But this was only $1.25, so nobody cares. You'll shake them a little bit so that the rocks look like big jewels. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. Okay, so as we see on this shoe, the sparkles start midway. So what I've done here is I've taken some of this glitter glue, and sorry, I'm just gonna uncap it. I have a magazine below me. Like I said, I'm still working at the TV. I should probably do this on a desk, but I don't care. I squeeze a little bit of it out. Use a paintbrush, but because this is child safety and I can wash it off, not a big deal. So all I'm doing is I'm just spreading the sparkles. Now I'm doing this as a base because that way if I don't get rhinestones or whatever everywhere, if I run out or whatever the reason is, at least I feel as though I've made good coverage with sparkle. So I'm just going to keep going, and once you're done with that, grab some of your rocks, dunk them in a little bit of glue, roll them in some glitter, stick them on, or use those stones there and stick them on. Okay, so I'll be back in a little bit. Oh, and by the way, on the shoe, you can't really tell, but they have some gold chunks, some silver. So I am going to dabble a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver. Okay, we'll be back. There, instead of going to buy gold gems, because it would have made sense when it works just as well this way. So here's what it's supposed to look like, and I'll post the link below so that you guys can see. And this here, and there's that there. So I will show you it again once it's dry and stuffed so you can see what it looks like hanging. Okay guys, so here's the final look. So it's dried and I didn't stuff anything into it, but you can see that you definitely have room to do that. Let's hang this back up here. So there's my stocking and here's what it looks like. Beautiful. Anyway, so yeah, I'll post the image again, like I said, of what it looks like below. All right, guys, and stay tuned. I'm gonna have another tutorial. I meant to do them like easy, medium, hard difficulty levels for people, but I just figured I'll start with this one first because I got really excited about it. But I'm gonna do 2 more, a medium stocking, like medium level difficulty, and then a very easy one. So check it out soon. I hope you guys liked, and if you want to see more, let me know. Sorry about the lighting if it wasn't so good in the previous ones, but I'll have to work on that. All right, guys, bye.